y'all, so it's Ebony J. Welcome back to my channel. So this is the video I know everyone has been waiting for. Y'all, it look like I got a real camera. This is on my little phone. Got my little lamp right here. Made me a little setup, and that's just that on that. This look good. Okay, but anyways, back to the real purpose of this video. So today today I'm getting very baby, get it together. Y'all, I'll be stuttering and stuff like that. I'm really nervous right now. Okay, so today this video is getting real personal with y'all. This is a very personal video. I'm gonna be sharing a lot of personal information with y'all. And yeah, this is really just about, my story, about some very personal things about me that honestly nobody knows. If you really know me, a lot of my close friends, they've been friends with me for years and really still don't know this stuff. So it's like, I'm getting all the way real everybody. But I know I've been wanting to start this YouTube channel for a while, and like I said on my previous video, on my makeup tutorial, I was like, before I even get this channel, get this YouTube stuff started, I want to be, just keep it 100. And I just want to be who I am, like be for real, because I can't sit here and make videos if I'm just not being transparent. And a lot of people on here on YouTube is real fake, and I don't want to be one. When they get to the top, they start making better videos. I just feel like YouTube gets kind of fake after a while. But I'm gonna be real with y'all from start to finish. So yeah, today we're gonna be talking about my hand. As you see, in my left hand is 4 fingers on this hand, 5 on this hand. But yeah, so I'm gonna get it started and tell y'all how everything would. I wish I could really, what I really want to do was, insert pictures and videos like from my childhood and stuff like that. But that's way too much, and I'm gonna have to go digging deep for all that. That's just a whole lot of that I don't feel like doing. I ain't gonna cap to y'all. But anyway, yeah, I just really wanted to share, this personal side of me, because this is a part of me. This is something that I can't change. I wish I could every day. I wish that I could change it about myself, but sadly I can't. So I'd rather just, my main purpose for this video is I want to tell you guys about this. I want to tell people about me and about the situations I've been through, and just how I feel about everything. Because like I said, my main purpose for this video is really, I just want to touch one person. If I can't touch nobody else, if I can't touch 1,000 people, 10 people, I just want at least one person to watch this video and really feel, they really, feel me. I just want one person to really be touched by this video. If I don't touch nobody else, I really just want to touch one person and just let them know that they're not alone. You don't have to feel, you just don't have to feel all the ways that I felt during my life. And yeah, I just don't want nobody to go through the things that I went through, and I don't want folks to feel like they're alone and feel like they can't talk to nobody, because I'm very to myself. I don't tell folks how I feel and things like that, because it's just not me. I've just always been that way my whole life. If you know me, I don't really speak on how I feel. I don't tell people how I feel, because I just feel like there's a lot of reasons why I don't. But but back to, yeah, like I said, the real reasons. So what am I trying to say, y'all? I'm so nervous. So yeah, this started when I was way younger. I had a tumor in my left hand. That came when I was 3-4 years old, real young. I can't remember my exact age. So I think I was 3 or 4, yeah, something like that. No, 2 or 3 actually. I was young, but yeah, so I had a tumor. Before my mom discovered it was a tumor, she was like, honestly, she just thought it was like just a big bump on my hand. But as it's my finger, before it got cut off, it was just, tumor was getting bigger and bigger. And she took me to the doctor and everything, and they figured out it was a tumor. So as it got bigger, they was like, yeah, we're gonna have to cut it off and everything. And yeah, so eventually it had to get cut off. My finger first got cut off, how old was I? Hell, I don't remember. I know I was young. That first surgery I had, I've had 2 surgeries, no, 3. I've had 3 surgeries in all, I believe. But my other two surgeries when I was a little bit older. But my very first surgery, when I first got my finger cut off, that was I had to be like 3, 4. I know it was before my 5th birthday. I remember my 5th birthday party, so it was before that. So yeah, I first got it cut off when I was 3 or 4 years old. So yeah, I'm really trying to remember. This was so long ago. I'm really trying to make sure I'm giving y'all the facts, y'all. I'm sure I think, if I'm not mistaken, the tumor was discovered in my hand probably when I was like 2 or 3, but actually leading up to getting the surgery to get it cut off, I think that was like 4 or 3, one of those. But yeah, it probably sounds like mumbo jumbo, but I'm trying to be for real with y'all. So yeah, that's how I was when it got cut off and everything. And yeah, y'all, I was just so young. Like, I was so young, you know. I don't remember exactly how I felt during that time, but you know, I've always been a very happy child. If you know me, I'm just always happy. I'm always, you know, have a good attitude. That's just how I am. People are always like, damn, you know, why are you so happy and stuff like that? That's just how I am. But you know, I don't really remember my emotions as a child, you know, towards having it. I probably barely even noticed. You know, of course I did notice, but you know, I was young. I was, you know, young. I was chilling. So, but you know, as I got older, got into middle school and stuff, that's when I really started, you know, remembering everything and, you know, really started going through things. So, you know, so yeah, it got cut off on when I was about 3, 4 is when it actually got cut off. And then, you know, and so this is yeah, you know how YouTubers be. But yeah, I'm trying to actually show y'all or whatever. So yeah, this is right here where my finger would be. Right now it's just like a little, you know, nub or whatever I guess you would call it. But my hand looks really good. You can see my scar and everything. But y'all, when I tell you my hospital is Scottish Rites Hospital. And y'all, my main goal, what I really want to do when I, you know, when I get rich, when I really get money, I want to donate so much money back to Scottish Rites, y'all. Scottish Rites, they changed my life. If it wasn't for Scottish Rites doing my surgery, I don't know, like, they are my doctors, my nurses, everybody at Scottish Rites took such good care of me. Every year when I went for my checkup appointments after my surgery, just their energy, their attitudes, just the way they made every time I came to the freaking hospital, I feel like I was at home. Like, they were just they made me feel so normal. They made me feel, because, you know, with you know, my head being this way, I've never felt normal, never ever. So, you know, every single time I went to the hospital, went to the doctor, I just felt they made me feel so normal. They made me feel so happy. They just always made me feel like I belonged. And that was just I can't thank them enough. And the way they did my surgery, like my doctors who, you know, actually did my surgery, you see, like, y'all, if you, like, my hand looks so good. It looks so good. Like, my scar looks good and everything, you know. My finger, my hand just looks so good. And, you know, every time my mom and my dad, you know, sit here and be like, dang, like, I just, you know, your doctors just did so well. They did such a great job. And, you know, I just can't thank them enough. They are the best. That is the best hospital ever. And I'm so sad now because, you know, when at Scottish Rites Hospital, when you turn 18, you can't go there no more. And I'm 19 now. So, you know, it really saddens me that I can't go there anymore. I don't know. I haven't even found a doctor since, you know, last year, my 18th birthday. That's the last time I was there. I haven't even found another doctor yet who I really want to go to. Honestly, I don't trust nobody. I know nobody's gonna treat me like Scottish Rites did, and that's just a fact. So I really wish, you know, I could find somebody exactly like them. Hopefully so. I might, who knows. But at the end of the day, y'all, Scottish Rites treated me so well. I'm so blessed. God really blessed me with that hospital, and I'm so happy that I went to them. Just every time I just went to them, they just made me feel so at home. Like, I love Scottish Rites. And my biggest goal that I want to do, I want to donate thousands of dollars to Scottish Rites. Like, I want to donate like 10,000, 20,000, like, I don't know, but my dream is just have a big old check, go up to Scottish Rites and just donate everything to them. Like, I owe them so much. They just, without them, like, I don't know, and like, my hand, like, it just looks so good, y'all, for real. If you seen how my hand was before, how big my tumor was on my finger, you would just really understand the work that they did. Like, the work they did was not easy work. And you know, it's such a blessing. They were truly a blessing from God, and then they have such genuine spirits and hearts. I love them, y'all. I love them. But you know, enough about Scottish Rites. So but yes, so then so yeah, I got my first surgery, hand cut off, whoop de whoop. So, you know, I'm in, you know, just still navigating through school and whatnot. Navigating through school and everything. When I got to middle school was really when, in school, if you know me or was school me, you know I always cover my hand and stuff like that. I always cover my hand at school. I wish I had like a demonstration, I guess. But I always wore a jacket, and every time I had to have a jacket on, you know, I had sleeve over my hand, cover my hand. Because, you know, I just always have felt so embarrassed. Like, y'all, nobody really understands, nobody truly understands how it feels to be in my shoes. And a lot of people think, you know, I act the way I act. You know, I mean, it's not even that I act certain ways. It's just sometimes I just be going through things. I know people may think I be acting weird and stuff, but sometimes I just be acting, you know, I don't know, what's the word? I don't want to say acting weird, but, you know, kind of so, because, you know, I've lost so many people that I love, and, you know, going through this whole self-confidence thing, trying to figure out who I am. You know, this is my everyday. You know, I just wake up like, dang, this is something I regret. I just think of I'm just being completely honest with y'all. Like, this is like when I was younger, I used to wake up every day, you know, and be like, I regret this. I wish this wasn't me. Because you know, it just feel like you feel so unnormal. I feel so not normal. I feel so out of place. I don't feel like I belong. I feel like if I tell everybody about this, everybody is gonna not know. You know, I feel like when people know, you can tell people your story, people really are not gonna fully understand you. And that's one thing I've always felt. I always felt as if nobody understood me. Nobody still understands me. So, you know, it's just how I felt. But, you know, that was my first surgery, getting my finger completely taken off. Then my second surgery, I was a freshman in high school, and I had it on my wrist. Let me, hold up. Oh, y'all, this light blinded me, shoot. But, I had my second surgery on my wrist right here. The scar on my wrist looks really good. Scottish Rites did that, surgery as well. I had a little, I don't know exactly what it was. I don't think it was a tumor, but I just had like a little, like, balls. I don't know, it was just like a little ball right here, like, growing on my wrist. It was just something that was going right there, and I was like, it was bothering me. So I went and told the doctors that, you know, they were like, you know, we'll go ahead and remove it for you. So that's what they did. And my wrist looks really good. You see, they look alike. But at first, when I put my wrist like this, it was like a ball right here on this one, and, you know, this wrist was normal. So, you know, but now, you know, it's all healed up, scar right there and stuff still, but, you know, my wrist looks great. That was my second surgery. I was about, 15 when I had that surgery. I was a freshman in high school. You know, I went to school with my cast on. Oh yeah, the first time I had a cast too. But my teeth look good. But yeah, so my second surgery, I had surgery on my wrist, and, you know, that surgery went very well. I healed up pretty quickly and stuff like that. But, you know, that's kind of when, you know, middle school was really when, I don't want to say I got bullied for, well, I did kind of get bullied for my hand in school. It's because people are like, you know, people used to always ask me, you know, hey, what's wrong with your hand? What's wrong with your hand? You know, why you always covering your hand? You know, I heard from so-and-so you only got 4 fingers. I heard this from this and that. But I just used to always deny everything. I would just be like, you know, no, or no. I just, you know, ignore them, honestly, because I was not ready to speak to no one about my hand. There was only maybe 2 friends, maybe even 2. I know, I'm trying to think. It's only one female I can think of my head. But it's only 2 freaking friends, I believe, through my entire life of childhood that I've ever just sat down and told about my hand. And I hold them very dear to my heart. I love them very much. But it's only, yeah, besides family, girl. Besides family, you know, of course, it's only 2, like, friends from school and stuff that I ever seriously just told about my hand. So, you know, and the reason being for that is because, like I've said, people, they don't understand. When you tell somebody about this, when you show somebody a hand, you know, people can, you know, play like they care, and they can play like They understand what you're going through. At the end of the day, nobody knows what I'm going through. Nobody, you know, really understands why, you know, I don't tell people about my situation, why I don't tell them, you know, what's wrong with my hand, how it happened, this happened. Because honestly, I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you my whole story, tell you everything that happened, and I don't really genuinely feel like, you know, you're my real friend, or I'm gonna feel like you understand me, because I already feel like people don't understand me. So, you know, I just never felt the need to share. I've always wanted to share this with people and share this with my friends and close friends, but I've always felt like people was temporary, and I'm glad I didn't, because a lot of the people that I did want to tell, I'm so happy I didn't tell, because all the people was in my life, and I don't even fool with the people no more. So I'm really happy I didn't. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, a lot of people judge me. You know, they judge you for not knowing everything. That's why I've never been a judgmental person. I've never judged people on how they act, you know, when they're in school and stuff. Because, you know, sometimes in school, I used to come to school mean, come to school mad. Not all the time, you know, every day I usually come to school pretty happy. But usually at school, you know, sometimes I just, you know, be not in the mood, wanted to talk stuff. I never really just talk to boys like that, because I just was always, so my hand held me back from a lot of things, y'all. My hand really, really did. If you know me in high school, I didn't do too many things. I tried to do sports and things like that, but even in sports and stuff, I still tried to cover my head and things like that. I was in volleyball for a hot little minute. I wasn't even actually playing, I was like a manager and stuff, but you know, just I never really did sports and none in high school. I never really didn't do nothing in high school, simply because my hand, y'all, I let my hand, one of my regrets is that I let my hand hold me back from a lot of things. I really have. And, you know, I didn't do certain things. I didn't go to certain things. I didn't participate in stuff in school just because I was so embarrassed and so scared to show my hand, y'all. Y'all just don't. It's because, like, people truly don't understand how this makes you feel, y'all. It makes me really feel like, you know, it makes me feel like I don't belong. It makes me feel ugly sometimes. It makes me feel less of myself. And, you know, I really can't help that feeling. A lot of people are like, Ebony, you know, that makes no sense for you to even feel like that. But, you know, you don't have to wake up with this every single day. You don't have to, you know, you didn't have to go through the surgeries I went through, you know, you didn't have to go through all that stuff. So it's like, you know, you don't really, you know, you're not in my shoes, so you really don't get it, you know. And a lot of people just felt like, you know, when I was acting weird and stuff at school, or when I do just act funny or I act weird, something is really wrong. Just like, shoot, a lot of thoughts be going in my head, y'all. I really do. A lot of thoughts be going through my head, and, you know, I just be feeling like, what's the word? I don't know, y'all. I just be feeling like people just don't understand me. They're never gonna understand me. That's why I don't open up to a lot of people. I don't open up at all, really. So if I do take the time to open up to you, you should really, you know, I'll be like, look, if I open up to you, you need to really appreciate that and really take it, because I don't open up to folks. The only thing I do is pray. That's the only thing I can do, because the only person I've ever vented to was God himself. I don't vent to nobody. I don't talk to nobody. I don't tell nobody how I feel, because I just feel as if, you know, at the end of the day, nobody's gonna understand you, and you know, they're never gonna understand your story and why you act the way you do. But I always try to keep a smile on my face, you know. I always try to, you know, think about the good things in life, because, you know, I know God has a lot in store for me, and, you know, I just feel like, you know, God wants me to share the story with y'all and let y'all know, y'all, please don't let something that you can't change about yourself make your confidence go down. Because, y'all, it took me, when I tell y'all I just now gained this confidence, like, I've just now, in high school, I was never fully confident. I tried to be confident. We was a lot of pretty females in my school and stuff. Well, ooh, let me take that back. Baby, because y'all, them high school females, no, baby, y'all weren't cute, but shoot, they was cuter than me, I guess you could say. But but yeah, so, you know, I really just gained this confidence in myself, really, last year or two ago, you know. And it's really sad, because I'm 19 years old. My whole life I've just been feeling like, you know, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, you know. I wish if I could just only change this, if I just, you know, had a finger here, you know, everything will be all right. Maybe I'll feel this way, I'll feel that way, you know. I just feel like, man, maybe if I was normal, had, you know, all my fingers, I'll be all right, you know. Maybe people will like me, maybe people will accept me. But I really had to learn, you know, people gonna accept you. You know, if people really love you, they genuinely care about you, they're going to accept you for who you are no matter what. And that's what I really had to learn and pray to God every single day, y'all. Praying is the only thing that has kept me sane. God has really kept me sane through all this stuff, because I've, you know, in my life I've had suicidal thoughts and things like that. I don't even want to say, I don't want to say like real vivid suicidal thoughts, but I've had those thoughts where I don't want to be here no more. This is too much. I feel so out of place, and I just feel so not normal. I don't want to be here. I dead ass don't want to be here no more. And that's really how I feel a couple days I woke up like, damn, I feel so out of place. I feel like I don't belong. I don't want to be here no more. That's what I mean by suicidal thoughts. And it's really sad, and I just hate those kids who go through the same thing as me. That's why I really just want to reach out to those who are watching. That's why I said, if I just want to touch one person through this video, and if I can just, I just want to tell y'all, let y'all know, y'all are not alone. Y'all are not alone. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to just feel, it's okay to go through things, but at the end of the day, you gotta pick yourself back up, and you gotta go hard for your family. You gotta go hard for you. And at the end of the day, nobody is going to better yourself, and nobody's gonna be your biggest motivator but you. You can only be your own. You can only be your own person. Trying to be somebody else is too much. Like, let me tell y'all this. Trying to be somebody else is too much work. It's too much work. So you might as well just be yourself while you can. Don't worry. And my thing is, y'all, people trying to accept you, just stop trying to be accepted from this world. Stop trying to be accepted from these people, because a lot of people, the main people that be talking about folks, they be so judgy about this person and that person. They be so worried about the next person, and they like, oh, you so ugly because your hand or whatever, you weird and stuff. The people that talk the most about you and stuff, talking down on you, them be the main people that are really going through things themselves. Them be the main people that are not happy with themselves. When you are not happy with yourself, you cannot expect nobody else to show you love. When you don't even love yourself, that's what I had to learn, y'all. I didn't even love myself. Literally, y'all, I did not love myself at all, simply because of this, something that I can't change. How you want to love yourself by something you can't change, y'all? It sounds crazy, y'all, but I'm telling you, if you don't love yourself, how you expect somebody else to love you? How you expect for the next person to love you? How do you expect the next person to make you happy, show you love, and you don't even love yourself? That's the problem. I was so mad at the world, because I'm like, nobody likes me, nobody accepts me, nobody just knows what I really go through, and I can't tell them. I don't want to tell them, because I just don't want to tell them, because I feel like they're not going to understand me. They're really not going to feel me. So I just rather not. But at the same time, you have to think, Ebony, I really had to say this to myself. Like, I knew I didn't love myself. I knew I wasn't confident in myself. So I had to change it. I just pray, I said, God, please give me the confidence to love myself, be true to myself. Because, when you're not true with yourself and you are not happy with yourself, it shows. I promise you it shows, y'all. It shows. And like I said, you can't expect the next person to love you if you don't love yourself. You have to. That love starts with you, within you. Why am I pointing at me? But I had to, I'm just, thinking of myself. So I had to be like, Ebony, it's gonna start with you. You can't expect mama to love you. Well, of course, mama, you can't expect, Bob, Gina, Pam to love you, because you don't love yourself. It's that simple. You can't expect people to accept who you are if you don't accept your true self. You get what I'm saying? So, you just gotta think of it like that. I'm trying to think of this. But yeah, so I had to y'all, but this confidence, I promise you, this confidence that I have now, it didn't come overnight. I had to literally pray to God for this confidence. Nobody truly know how it feels to cry and just ask God, please help me, give me the confidence I need, give me the strength I need to make it through this. That literally was me. Because it's just crazy. So yeah, that's just pretty much my main message. Stay true to yourself, accept yourself, love yourself first, because you cannot expect to receive the energy back. You can't expect the next person to accept you and to love you if you don't love yourself. it doesn't make sense, y'all. That's why I'm telling you, all my females, dudes, just anybody, if you're not confident in yourself, you need to start. Please start being confident in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe that, you know, you are who you are for a reason. When I figured out that I can't change this, no matter if, you know, I could have, you know, you have options to get a fake finger or whatever, do this or that. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, I can't change this, y'all. I cannot do anything about this. I can't go back in time and just wish I had no tumor and wish, you know, I could be normal, have another finger. At the end of the day, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. God made me this way for a reason. I understand that. You know, I'm content with that. I'm happy with knowing that I can't change this, and whoever doesn't like it, whoever thinks I'm weird, whoever thinks, you know, whoever doesn't, you know, like me or whatever, they just gonna have to go. You can go on to the next, because I'm not gonna make nobody like me. I'm not gonna make nobody accept me if they genuinely don't, because I promise you, the people who genuinely love you and accept you, you don't have to do all the explaining. You don't have to, you know, it's not gonna be hard for them to accept you, because they genuinely already love you and accept you. So it's like, y'all, I had to just really figure it out for myself. Ebony, you can't change this, bro. You can't change. No matter what you do, you can't go back in time and, you know, put you another figure on here. You can't go back in time and just make yourself normal again. You can't change this. So you either gonna live with it and be happy with yourself, accept yourself, be true to yourself, or you gonna lie to yourself like I was doing at school every day. I'm lying to myself. I'm covering my hand every day, going to school, covering my hand, you know, only using one hand to write and stuff, looking stupid as hell. You know, I'm only using one hand to school, folks looking at me crazy. It's like, if I would have just, I really wish I could go back in time and change that, you know, but, you know, if I would have just, you know, been true to myself from the jump, through high school, through middle school, if I would have just been true to myself from that point forward and just accepted this for what it was, then right now, while I'm grown, you know, this would have been such an easier process. It would have made everything easier. I would have had so much confidence, self-love by now. But, you know, y'all, we all make mistakes. You know, I had to go through that too. I had to go through all of that and really be in that dark place. You know, because I had to gain that confidence back. I had to really realize, Ebony, you know, you only live one life. You gonna go your whole life covering your hand, covering something that you cannot hide, you can't change. You have to be happy. You have to be content with that, because God made you this way for a reason. If God didn't want me to, excuse this now, but if God, you know, if God didn't want this to, you know, if God really didn't want me here, he would have been called me home a long time ago. And then, you know, that's why I had to tell myself as well, when I was having those suicidal things like that, suicidal thoughts, you know, thinking I don't want to be here, I don't want to be here, you know, I want to be in heaven, you know, with Sterling right now. And, you know, I was just thinking, like, God, I don't want to be here. I want to be in heaven with my loved ones, everybody that I lost. I want to be with them right now. I really do. I'm tired of going through this. Nobody likes me. Nobody accepts me. I don't want to be here. I want to be in heaven with my loved ones. And, you know, I've felt that way for a minute now. But, you know, I'm telling you, if God did not want me to be here and he did not have a purpose for me to be here, he would have been, like I said, he would have called me home a long time ago. So, you know, I feel like I definitely do have a purpose here. I feel that God has a lot of store for me. I know he does have a lot of store for me. And I'm very blessed, y'all. I'm so very blessed. That's all I can say, y'all, because my situation could be so much worse. My situation can be so much worse, y'all. This hand could have stopped me from doing a lot of things. My tumor could have got, you know, who knows what my tumor could have been if I wasn't able to get it cut off and things like that. So I'm just, like I say, I think to myself, Ebony, your situation could be so much worse right now. You don't need to be sitting here being sad, being mad because of what happened to you. You need to just move on and accept things for what they are. And that's what I seriously had to learn, y'all, for real. I had to learn that. I really did. But I just truly thank God for my family. My family has really helped me along the way. Without my family helping me through, y'all, it would be a whole different ballgame. Without God himself and my family, my mom, my dad, my sister, you know, a couple other people in my family, you know, really just being here for me and just really, you know, accepting me, giving me that love and acceptance that I really needed to know that I had a purpose for being here, y'all. Without them, I'd be nothing, y'all. Seriously. I'm so thankful and blessed with them. I'm so blessed to have a family that really just loves me for who I am, y'all. If I know my, if I know I got a friend or homeboy, boyfriend, whoever that don't accept me, I know for sure mama accepts me, my daddy accept me, sister accept me, my brother accept me. I know for sure my family, they've been accepting me since, since I even knew who I was. Before I even knew who I really am. No, what am I trying to say? Before I really, knew myself, they already loved me. They accepted me since they, since day one, since the first surgery. They've been accepting me. They've been gave me that love and stuff that I needed. I needed that love from them. I needed that acceptance from them. I needed it. So I'm so blessed that they gave me that, and I didn't have to go seeking for that somewhere else. But But yeah, y'all, this is a very, very, very long video, but I just really wanted to touch somebody's spirit, y'all. Anybody who is going through this with me, anybody who has had, a tumor, had a surgery, anything like that, please, if you ever want to reach out to me and you want to talk, I love to, share my story and talk, help you through whatever you're going through. I just say this to say, please be confident in yourself. Love yourself, accept yourself, know that you have a reason to be here just as anybody else. I want to be transparent. I want to be honest with people, and I'm still learning to this day. I'm still trying to learn, y'all. Every once in a while, I still, have dark thoughts and things like that, but, I just pray and I keep it pushing. I just pray. Prayer really has helped me through a lot, y'all. It really has. Being close to God has really saved me. It really has. So, when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling sad, I just pray, God, please keep me, please guide me, please strengthen me, please. And God does exactly that. So I truly thank God for what he has done for me, all the blessings he has given me. The confidence that I pray for, the strength that I pray for, I finally feel it. I feel it in my soul. I feel that he has given it to me. That strength that I needed to wake up every day and say, Ebony, you worthy of being here. Ebony, you are who you are for a reason. Ebony, people are going to accept you one day. God has given me the strength to know that, and I'm so blessed. I'm so thankful. A lot of big things coming, hopefully. We're going to say hopefully. We're going to speak into existence. A lot of big things coming. I'm going back to college in the fall. I'm really excited. Yeah, so please follow me on Instagram, onlyebonydoes_. Subscribe to the channel, like, comment. I hope everybody likes it, loves it. And yes, so if anybody else wants, comment video ideas as well, y'all. I really don't know what else I'm gonna do after this. I'm gonna do something, because I really don't have many subscribers and stuff, but I can't let low subscribers and low views stop me from what I'm trying to do, because eventually it's gonna be up there. It's gonna be up there and it's gonna be stuck there. So I don't worry about it too much. The subscribers and followers gonna come when they're supposed to come. So we just gonna be consistent, do what we do, and let everything else follow. Amen. No, but thank y'all for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed it.